1 over x squared plus 1 over 2 minus x to the power of 2. This is equal to 45 over 16. So what are the values of x, given that x is an element of real numbers? Now let's provide a solution from here. We can express 1 over x squared. This is the same thing as 1 over x raised to the power of 2, then plus 1 over, this is the same thing as 2 minus x raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 45 over 16. The next step is that we can let 1 over x be equal to m, and we can let 1 over 2 subtract x be equal to n. So let's express this equation in terms of m and n. So we have m squared plus n squared. This is equal to 45 over 16. From the algebraic identity, that is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. This can also be expressed as a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is to mean that a squared plus b squared, this is the same thing as a plus b raised to the power of 2, then subtract 2ab. Applying this property, then m squared plus n squared, this is the same thing as m plus n raised to the power of 2, subtract 2 multiplied by mn, this is equal to 45 over 16. Now let's substitute m and n. We have m is 1 over x and n is 1 over 2 minus x. So 1 over x plus 1 over 2 subtract x, everything here raised to the power of 2, minus 2 multiplied by 1 over x, then multiplied by 1 over 2 minus x. This is equal to 45 over 16. So here we have the LCM, which is x multiplied by 2 minus x, so that x, 2 minus x divided by x, this is 2, subtract x, plus x, 2 minus x divided by 2 minus x, this is x, everything here raised to the power of 2, then subtract, here we have 2 times 1, which is 2, divided by, this is x, multiplied by 2, subtract x, this is equal to 45 over 16. So here we have minus x plus x, this simplifies, so that now we have 2 over, now this is x times 2, this is 2x, minus x to the power of 2, everything here raised to the power of 2, then subtract, now here we have 2 over 2x minus x to the power of 2, this is equal to 45 over 16. Okay, now we have 2 over 2x minus x squared is common here, so we can let 2 over 2x minus x squared be equal to k. So let's express this equation in terms of k, so that now this is k squared minus, now here we have k, this is equal to 45 over 16. So the next step is to multiply on both sides by 16, so that now we have 16k to the power of 2, subtract 16k. Now 16 and 16 simplifies, so this is equal to 45. So let's take 45 on the left hand side, so that we have 16k to the power of 2 minus 16k minus 45. This is equal to 0. Now here we have a quadratic equation. We can solve this quadratic equation by factorization method. We have the product is equal to negative 720. So the sum is equal to negative 16. So let's identify two factors here. Let's identify two factors. We have negative 36 and 20. Negative 36 times 20, this is negative 720. So we have 16 k to the power of 2 minus 36 k plus 20 k minus 45. This is equal to 0. Now we have got two parts here. From the first part here, we have that 4k is common. So let's factor out 4k. 16k squared divided by 4k. This means we have 4k. Subtract 9. Then plus. Now here we have that 5 is common. Let's factor out 5. So that's 20k divided by 5. This is 4k. Subtract 45 divided by 5. This is 9. And this is equal to 0. So we have got 4k minus 9 is common. So we have 4k subtract 9 multiplied by 4k plus 5. This is equal to 0. So we have got two cases here. That is 4k minus 9. This is equal to 0. Then we have 4k plus 5. This is equal to 0. From the first case here, we have 4k is equal to 9. So let's divide both signs by 4. And this means that k1 is equal to 9 over 4. Now, in case 2 here, we have 4k. This is equal to negative 5. If we divide both signs by 4, this means that k2, this is equal to negative 5 over 4. So this is case 1 and this is case 2. Let's start with case 1. Now in case 1 we have k1 is 9 over 4. And if you recall, we said that we let k to be equal to 2 over 2x minus x to the power of 2. So let's substitute k so that we have 2 over 2x minus x to the power of 2. This is equal to 9 over 4. The next step is to cross multiply from here so that we have 2 multiplied by 4. This is equal to 9 multiplied by 2x minus x to the power of 2. So 4 times 2, this is 8, which is equal to 9 times 2x, this is 18x, then subtract 9x to the power of 2. Let's take 8 on the right hand side so that we have 18x minus 9x to the power of 2. Subtract 8. This is equal to 0. Rearranging this equation, we have negative 9x to the power of 2 plus 18x minus 8. This is equal to 0. So let's multiply everything here by negative 1. So negative 9x squared times minus 1, this is 9x squared plus 18x multiplied by minus 1, this is minus 18x. Then we have minus 8 times minus 1, this is plus 8, and this is equal to 0. Now, again, this is a quadratic equation. We can solve this by factorization method. We have 9x squared minus 12x minus 6x plus 8. This is equal to 0. So this means that we have got two parts here. From the first part, we have that 3x is common here. We factor out 3x. 9x squared divided by 3x. We have 3x. Subtract 12x divided by 3x. This is 4. Then subtract 2 is common here. So we have 2. Then 6x divided by 2. This is 3x. Then 8 divided by minus 2. This is minus 4. And this is equal to 0. 3x minus 4 is common, so let's factor out 3x minus 4, multiplying by 3x, subtract 2, this is equal to 0. So this is 3x minus 4, this is equal to 0. Then we have 3x minus 2, this is equal to 0. So this means that 3x, this is equal to 4. If we divide both signs by 3, this means that in case 1, x1 is equal to 4 over 3. x1 is 4 over 3. Now let's solve for x2 here. We have 3x is equal to 2. Let's divide by 3 on both sides so that we have x2, this is equal to 2 over 3. So we have x1, which is 4 over 3, and x2, which is 2 over 3. Let's proceed to case 2 from here. Now in case 2, we have k2, which is minus 5 over 4. And if you recall, we insist that we let 2 over 2x minus x to the power of 2. This is the same thing as k. So this means this is 2 over 2x minus x to the power of 2. This is equal to negative 5 over 4. The next step is to cross multiply here. So we have 2 multiplying by 4. This is equal to 5 multiplying by 2x minus x to the power of 2. So this is 2 times 4, this is 8, which is equal to 5 times 2x, which is 10x minus 5x to the power of 2. Let's take 8 on the right hand side so that we have 10x minus 5x to the power of 2 minus 8. This is equal to 0. Now let's rearrange this equation here. We have negative 5x to the power of 2 plus 10x minus 8. This is equal to 0. So let's multiply everything here by minus 1. Negative 5x squared times minus 1. This is 5x to the power of 2 plus 10x multiplying by minus 1. This is negative 10x. Then minus 8 times minus 1. This is plus 8. And this is equal to 0. Now, this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 5, b is equal to negative 10, and c, this is equal to 8. Now we have a quadratic equation here. In case 2, we have a is equal to 5, b is minus 10, and c is equal to 8. So let's test the nature of the root of this quadratic equation. That is by determining the discriminant value, which is b squared minus 4ac. Let's substitute a, b, and c in this formula so that we have negative 10 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 times 5, then times 8. So this means that the discriminant value is equal to negative 10 squared. This is 100 minus 4 times 5. This is 20 times 8. This is 160. So this means that the discriminant value is negative 60, which is less than 0. So this means we have 2 complex roots. We have 2 complex roots here. And this depicts that there is no real solution that can be obtained from this quadratic equation. So this means that this quadratic equation is rejected. And this means that we have got 2 values of x. We have x1, which is equal to 4 over 3. And we have x2, which is equal to 2 over 3. So these are the solutions to this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. See you in the next video.